Hello everyone and welcome back to Fallen Order. In the last episode we fought our way off Ilum with our newly rebuilt lightsaber / two lightsabers, and this time we've come back to Dathomir where we are going to enter Kujet's tomb to try to get ourselves an Astrium. There is still the issue of rogue Jedi Taron Malicos to kind of consider as well, but we'll get to him when we get to him. For now, let's definitely thoroughly heal up here, because I'm still damaged quite badly from the bounty hunter fight at the end of last episode. Ooh, right, what do I want to do here? I'm not quite going to spend my 2 skill points yet, because I might get 3 before we need them by just getting some skill points from... Well, we'll leave it for now.
Master.
You were wrong to return here unarmed.
Not unarmed.
You think that lightsaber proves you a Jedi?
No. Facing you. Memories that have haunted me since Braca. I won't run from them anymore.
Then let us see what manner of death your courage brings. Impressive. Is power the answer?
No. Master, I will never forget. The loss has become a part of me. I will honor your teaching and your sacrifice.
Remember, persistence reveals the path.
And there we go. We've faced our fears, dealt with Jaro Tapal, and now got access to the Tomb of Kujet itself. So now we just got a couple of Night Brothers to fight, so I'll just kill these quickly. Right, with all those Night Brothers dealt with, we can clamber up here. And we can find out a little... We can find out a little bit more about Malicos and Night Sister Merrin.
We shouldn't be here. This place is cursed.
Don't be scared. Remember, we have a deal. You promised to teach me your magics.
Fallen sisters. This man has promised to grant us our vengeance, but only if I teach him our magic. Forgive me. I must ally with Malicos.
And boy, were you wrong to do that, because it turned out he did not, in fact. Well, I suppose his argument was that the Jedi did it and I'll help you fuck over the Jedi. Which he also hasn't particularly done either. Just very unimpressive all things around. We got the final few skill points we wanted, so now I can pick up the Power of Friendship, where stim canisters completely refill my force meter, which means as someone who loves to use force attacks, not the like force powers, but the actual force attacks, and just to sit back and chuck sabers and stuff like that. A lot of fun, and makes what is upcoming significantly easier. I am going to switch up my appearance a little bit, I think. Let's go into dark mode. We'll put BD1 back in Dathomir mode as well. And now we can squeeze through here, further into the Tomb of Kujet.
You chose to return. Brave, but not wise.
Maybe. Merrin, right? I'm Cal Kestis. What you were told about the Jedi was not true.
So you say. Cal. Malicos said many things too.
Taron Malicos might have been part of my order, but what he is now, I have no idea. All I do know is having a lightsaber isn't what makes you a Jedi.
Then what does?
We were peacekeepers. We were betrayed by those we protected. Hunted down by the Empire. I might be one of the last of my kind.
I was only a child when they attacked. An armored warrior brandishing this descended upon us and cut down my people, my sisters, until I was left alone with the dead. Then Malicos came and promised me revenge if I shared our secrets with him in return.
I know what it's like to lose everything. And Malicos was wrong to use that against you. We don't have to be enemies.
We will need this.
There she goes again.
I'll be watching.
Let's get out of here.
Malicos lies ahead. You could turn back.
I can't. Lives are at stake.
Whose lives?
Innocents. Force-sensitive children who will be hunted down and murdered.
As we were.
Always finding great stuff.
My friend, I have never been one to shy away from the pursuit of knowledge.
But the shadow of the dark side lies heavy in this tomb. I've uncovered Kujet's legacy, a ruthless leader who destroyed the Astriums and the lives of any who opposed the Sage's rule. These Zeffo once Kujet's enemies, brave rebels who stood against tyranny. Forgive me. I've spent too many rotations on this planet. My mind is beginning to slip. I can go no further. I must return to Zeffo. So that was Eno Cordova here, and yeah. He basically, Sage Kujet essentially drained the force out of these Zeffo, and basically, if something is force sensitive and you basically sever its connection to the force entirely, they just get turned to ash like this, which is vaguely kind of horrifying. This is where, as I say, the Zeffo got very dark. Kujet destroyed all the Astriums to make sure that no one else could possibly uncover the secrets that the Zeffo held. They were for him and him alone.
Something terrible happened here. A massacre. They killed their own kind for promises of power.
This one's worth reading into a bit, Burial Place. Promising their followers power and mastery over the life wind, Kujet staged a massacre from their hidden seat on Dathomir, later known as the Tomb of Kujet. Basically wiped out almost all of the Force-sensitive Zeffo, which was a significant majority of the species. They didn't last long after that. Horrifying. And hey, look who it is up ahead.
Cal Kestis,
Malicos.
welcome home. Here to begin your training. What in these ruins tempts you so much to risk death?
I could ask you the same thing.
There is power there, beyond Jedi understanding. Power I control. I would offer you the same thing.
Don't you understand? I'm not interested in power. I want to restore the Order.
Restore the Jedi Order. Oh, you poor fool. It's over! Jedi fell long before the Purge. We were stifled by tradition. Deafened by our past glories. Blinded by endless war.
Maybe. But it's never over, Malicos. We stand here now, the chance to learn. To rebuild from our mistakes.
Jedi learn. There's no future for them. Why can you not see that? It's time for something new. You and me. We could build something different. Something better.
No.
Dathomir will be your grave.
He makes some interesting points, Malicos, about the stagnation of the Jedi. But unfortunately, it's the classic, it's just his methods that make him a little bit evil. Anyway, he's a fun fight, as kind of solo lightsabers often are. The trick is repeated parrying. His attacks kind of generally come in waves of 3, like that, and then you'll notice his block meter is pretty well depleted now, and then there's your chance to get some good attacks in on him. Done a decent bit of damage to him, and now we'll kind of just keep an eye on him again. Like any lightsaber duelist, it's all just about blocking rather than dodging. Only dodge unblockable attacks and follow up those ones where you can. Generally, maintain somewhat of an aggressive thing just to basically get a good chance to wear down his stamina meter. So that's really what the kind of core of this fight is. As the fight goes on, he'll start using more and more obnoxious attacks, especially unblockable attacks. Oh, look at that. But generally, this will be a really good test. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, he's doing this nonsense. Remember that lightsaber is chucked up in the air. That's going to become relevant. It's a bit of an annoying one. Yeah, 2 people have played that game, though. You little fuck. Chucking your lightsaber at him is a pretty good way of blocking kind of that. Oh, shit. As I say, more obnoxious unblockable attacks will follow. You get 3 hits in there, basically, every time you deplete your stamina meter, and that's the way to fight him. Oh, he's going to just throw bricks at me. You can actually counter those by pushing it back on him, but it's not easy. Whoop! Ah, shit. Oh, he's doing 2 of those in a row now, and I was trying to follow up after the first one. Right. Come on. Come on. Oh, shit. That did a lot. Oh, heals my force entirely. Where? That's nice. Well, he's got block meter. That's not going to do a lot, but it's fun. Oh. And a lot of it is just about being able to read him. Oh, there we go. Getting a quick kind of Y attack in on there, the heavy attack is... Oh, shit, I held instead of pressing, otherwise I could have actually blocked that a bit. Oh, no! And then there's a brief window. Yeah, it's all about just being able to kind of read his attacks and then also know how they change as the fight goes on, which is that second part I'm less good on.
I was wrong to think you could stand with me! Die, world!
You have no right to Dathomir. No right to our magic. Get up, Cal Kestis. You're not dead yet.
And time for phase 2. Whoop. Yeah, when... Oh, yeah, and then Merrin joins in now. When I first played this game, I was not great at the combat, and I found this fight really difficult, and I really kind of hated it. I basically turned it all the way down to story mode, just to have a chance at actually beating this. But when you're good at the combat, and you kind of understand it, this fight is genuinely... one of the better ones in the game. I'd say generally the lightsaber duels like this are where this game is at its strongest. And I think this is one of very few games that I think has really... Then he's going to follow up there straight away. It's one of very few games that I think has actually really nailed lightsaber combat. I think when you're good at the lightsaber combat on this game, it feels absolutely fantastic. Nearly got his block broken. Yes, there we go. Oh, are we going to finish him? Nope. Let's keep an eye on him. But yeah, it really does... It looks great and feels great when you're... Oh shit. We actually counted one of them, but we didn't most of them. Oh, that fully healing the Force with the stim canister is really nice. Especially for fights like this where you use Force quite heavily. Oh, and it's great that Merrin joins in the moments where we actually wail on him. He's just this annoying attack now. Oh, and then... Oh, no, we can't get one in there. And then he'll attack again here before we get a chance. And then another unblockable. Oh, no.
You are not powerful enough.
Nearly got a window. There we go. Oh. Yes!
It's like you said, Malicos. Dathomir will be your grave. Let him lie in the dark with his secrets until death takes him.
Why'd you help me?
To rid Dathomir of that parasite.
It's such a cool fight, that one. I really enjoy it. And hey, we did it on Jedi Master, which is not bad. I'm not going to dare, as I say, for the rest of the game, crack up to Jedi Grandmaster. I'm just not that good at it. But there, we did pretty solid. And it's a very cinematic-looking fight, and the way that Merrin joins in. And frankly, the way that she then fucking seals him in the ground after that. Brutal, but fantastic.
What are you really doing here, Cal Kestis?
The ones who built this tomb, the Zeffo, they created an object called the Astrium. It opens a vault on a distant planet. Inside is a list of Force-sensitive children across the galaxy. But the Empire is looking for it too.
What Empire?
The Empire. The one bent on exterminating Force-sensitives so no one can stand against it?
Then it will come for Dathomir before long, as the war did. I will help you find this Astrium.
This place, it's...
Yes, it is horrifying. More Zeffo. Quite a real kind of like Dante's Inferno style thing of a load of them who died trying to climb into the ruins. You can really see the last stand of the Zeffo here, and just some of these bits on the wall are pretty grim. Sage Kujet's rule. The relief depicts Kujet casting their enemies into the pits below.
Finally found it.
It is real.
Merrin, this could be the key to the next generation of Jedi.
I'm happy for you. And your Jedi. But nothing can bring back my people.
After the Purge, I was alone for a long time. In hiding, I was scared that they'd find out who I was, or what I was.
What changed?
A very good friend of mine told me to go out and find my place in the galaxy.
And you listened?
Well, no. But life has this funny way of forcing you on the path forward anyway. Now here I am. Or at least expected.
A path forward. I will join you.
You will?
I've spent years waiting for a chance to avenge my sisters. I'm finished waiting. I wish to fight by your side. Night Sisters and Jedi do not travel together, but survivors. We adapt.
Yeah, I guess we do. What do you think, BD? I agree. My crew, they might take a little bit of convincing, though.
Then we'll convince them.
Oh, achievement unearned, full house. That's getting the entire crew of the what's it called? Mantis. Yes, I like the parallels between kind of Cal and Merrin, about how they're both kind of survivors from a fallen order. Oh. Though I forget that they never actually stated the name of the thing, but like Malicos is very close where he's like, the Jedi Order fell long before the Purge. I was like, say it. Say the Order has fallen. Say the name of the thing. But no one does in this game. Boo hiss. Anyway, we have 2 fucking Nidax here, which we'll try and take on. But if we can get the quick kill on at least one of them, it'll be good.
I'm sure you can handle it.
Oh, God. Fighting 2 of them is going to be a bitch. Oh, God. I forget those guys get a final hit in as they die.
Thank you, buddy.
But with both of them dead, then we have one more conversation with Merrin before we leave the tomb. I thought.
This woman you travel with, who is she?
Cere? Wait, how do you know about her?
I have seen your companions. Malicos wanted me to attack them, but they posed no threat.
Cere, well, she used to be a Jedi. It's a long story.
I would like to learn it. I'll meet you at your ship.
And at that point, there's nothing more for us to do on Dathomir. You'll have seen on the visualizer, but we should have got everything on Dathomir. So Ilum and Dathomir are both fully complete. Kashyyyk we've already fully completed. So with that, let's head back to the ship.
You found it.
Oh, well, who's this? What's that supposed to mean?
It means I'll be joining you.
Cere, Greez, this is Merrin.
She's a witch, isn't she?
A night sister. Your fear is unnecessary.
I couldn't have gotten the Astrium without her. We fought Malicos together. I trust her.
And we trust you. You will have to earn it.
Okay, fine. Grab some semen. As long as she doesn't try anything funny.
Welcome aboard.
They like you.
I don't know what you're saying.
And with that, I think we'll just about hold the episode here. I'm going to end up by... I'm going to make a quick lightsaber change, because cyan was the colour of our lightsaber for Dathomir, especially because it looks good clashing with in the red place with Malicos' double red blades. But next episode, we are going to be going and cleaning up everything else left to do on Zeffo, for which we have got a delightful indigo blade. It is not easy to tell the difference between indigo, magenta, and purple blades. It's just about the amount of red versus blue in them, I suppose. But that will be next time, I think. I hope you'll join me then. Thank you very much, and good day.